Hey everyone, welcome to a new video. Today I'm going to be reviewing the new features, the new updates within Leonardo AI, and this is actually a jam-packed video because there's more than just one update here. This is the main update that takes the show, obviously. We have Leonardo AI's Lightning XL model. Pretty interesting. When I first saw this, I thought that it would the whole point of this model was to add some lightning features into your art, but obviously that wouldn't make sense because you could easily just write the word lightning in the prompt. So this Lightning XL model, don't get confused the same way I got confused. It is literally a better, faster image generation model that can potentially provide better high quality images at a faster speed with a lower cost. So think of it like the iPod Touch Generation 1 versus the Generation 4. It's like a complete difference, basically. This is the best analogy that I can kind of give you. I will say that I have tested it already for some images. However, they were, the way they came out, unfortunately, if I scroll past this, it's this image right here, kind of inappropriate for YouTube. And I didn't even intend for it to be. I was actually asking it to create pictures of Medusa for me, and it became inappropriate for YouTube once again. So I don't want to show anything that could potentially hurt my audience here, and I don't want them to see inappropriate stuff. Of course, this is YouTube. I don't want to put that out there. But we'll go over what it is, first off, and I'll show you some examples, some before and afters, as how much it really improved. And like I said, we're going to have fun taking a look at this. But the Lightning model is not the only update that has really been brought to focus here today. They released this update. What they have written here is March 29th. Today, on my clock right now, it's the 28th at about 10 p.m. Okay, it's a little bit past 10. So they dropped this update about 3 to 2 hours ago, my time. So I'm looking at it here, and there's other features. Now, it's not the features of the Lightning model. There's other models that have been updated. So the glow wave element, CGI Noir element, old school comic element, which is improvement to Leonardo Vision XL, have been really, really improving. In fact, there's another model that they have improved with the painting or the paintery style, with the brush strokes using Stable Diffusion XL 1.0 and Vision XL. So, there have been other features, other benefits, other improvements, I guess you could say, with this tool, which is great. And I got plenty of tokens to kind of go ahead and spend here with you guys and show you guys some of these new updates. And to be honest, if you're anybody like me who's either selling images for stock photography, or you're creating print-on-demand type images, or even just you have a merch store, like a website or anything like that, this is a really good tool to use. I'm not trying to promote this company. They have enough promo. I'm just simply sharing my opinions of it. But with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and read what they claim to be the new benefits are, and then I'm going to give my opinion on it and show you guys what I think, and I'm sure you guys give me your input as well. And I'm honestly thinking we're probably going to both agree on the outputs once I show you what I've got here. So the first thing they state is faster generations, right? Lightning models generate high quality images faster than they ever have before. That's the first benefit. Second one, reduce token cost, which for us guys is great. Who doesn't want less costing less tokens? Generate more with less tokens with Lightning. The next one is compatible element. I'm going to just scroll down because I know this graphic could be a little distracting. So I'm just going to scroll down for a second. Compatible with elements. Your favorite elements are compatible with Lightning. Interesting. And image guidance compatibility, upload 4 images for images guidance to image options. So if you guys are familiar before, there were some limitations on image to image. Sometimes they only limited it to 1 or 2. So that's been expanding. And then, of course, Alchemy compatibility. I personally love using Alchemy. And as you know, Alchemy does cost more from a token perspective. So the Lightning XL model does work with Alchemy. Great. So let's go ahead and go over here to the AI image generation. And first thing is I want to show you an error I kind of ran into. So the first generation I ever created with Lightning were the ones, like I said, they were kind of inappropriate. I don't want to show them on YouTube, and I didn't intend for them to be inappropriate. I'm just going to scroll down really quick. These were the type of images that I was creating before, and then it created these. Now, if I scroll up one more time, and I don't want to, like I said, because I switched the ratio size, it kind of produced some inappropriate type stuff. I don't want to show it. That's why I kind of sped past it really, really quick. It kind of showed a more realistic type of view of things. This is like cartoonish type of art, which is fine to me, but yeah, I don't want to show the inappropriate stuff. So I said, why don't I just pick something a little more casual? You know, maybe Medusa's not the right prompt to go after. So let me kind of show you what I'm talking about here. So if we scroll down here long enough, I have a image made, or images made, with older models, I guess you could say. So like these images here that belong on like t-shirts, they look great, don't get me wrong, but they do look a little weak in my opinion. And you know, as these were being made, I said to myself, you know, these look a little weak. Like they don't look as good as I thought they could be. So what I did was, in my head, ironically, I thought like maybe they're coming up with a new update, because Leonardo tends to do this. When they come out with a new update, they'll kind of downgrade slightly their past models, and there's ways that they can do that, by the way, so that they can kind of encourage people to use the newer stuff. There's reason behind that. I don't want to really kind of talk about that too much, but that's personally what I've seen. Anyways, that's not the point. The point is, so I have these images created, and the prompts rarely even change. A silhouette design of a moose logo, moose head, logo style, simplified art, t-shirt art, bright and bold green colors, black background. I tried this with Dreamshaper V6, but I've also tried it with other prompts as well. So here is Leonardo Diffusion XL. Once again, it looks okay, but it's not to my liking, or to the level that I personally enjoy. So let me scroll all the way up in like 2 seconds, okay? So, boom, all right? And you could see now the new Lightning model. Look at this image. This is tremendous. This is amazing compared to what it once was, right? So, to me, the Lightning model is a win. Okay, not only does it create faster, but it creates more detailed, higher quality. So I want to kind of take you guys through it, and let's go ahead and create some images together. So once again, we have the exact same prompt here, and I'm just gonna, you know, instead of like, for example, the green, let's just type in brown and cream colors, just like that, and let's hit generate. Let's see what comes of it. If it's good, if it's bad, whatever. By the way, I have the setting here set to illustration. We might change that, but out of all of these creations right now, and once again, we are using Lightning here, Lightning XL model. Let's see what's created here. So we have this image. I like this one. We have this image. I do like this. And guys, a little kind of, not word of advice, because, I mean, you guys don't really need advice, but something that I do is, and I'm just sharing here, is if an image is cut off like this, but I really, really like it and I know I could use it, I'll take this image, and I made a whole video on this, but I'll download it, and I'll either run it through Leonardo Neo's magic generator or Canva Expand. Okay, and I'll expand the image, and I made a whole video on this. I'll leave links in the description if you guys want to check it out, depending on whichever software you have. Once again, I'm using either or, and I'm expanding on the image. I'm making sure all the parts that are missing are filled in, so I could actually use it for a design, especially if we're talking about print on demand, whether it's for my website or even like a Redbubble, TeePublic, whatever. I'm going to use this kind of stuff. And you guys, if you're on Merch by Amazon, Threadless, it doesn't matter what site, you can do this. It's perfectly allowed, and more importantly, it makes the image look better. So I could definitely use stuff like this. Let's go ahead and switch stuff up here, and let's go with something from the home screen. I always like to check stuff from the home screen here, but I like to add my little twist to it and create different stuff with this model. So this Lightning model, let's test it. This looks like a really cool prompt, so I'm going to hit remix here. And we have the prompt right here. I'm going to turn off photoreal. I'm going to turn on Leonardo Lightning XL. It says Emperor Zeus Quantum Leader, March of the Quantum Empire, March of the Quantum Empire, Quantum Empire, Quantum Soldiers, quantum super energy, powerful quantum army, epic war experience, 8K. So I'm going to switch this up entirely. Instead of March of Quantum Empire, all this nonsense here, I'm going to take the, well, it's not nonsense. I'm not trying to disrespect it, but first off, let's hit generate because we need to see a base level of this. Then I'm going to erase like most of it, okay? Then what I'm going to do is drawing style, comma, sketch style, comma, and you know the outputs are pretty interesting. White background, logo style, and let's first of all let's head back here, or actually not head back. Image generation. Let's look at my previous generations, and I want to take some details from that. So, like for example, an image like this. I could take this, I'll copy like here, cell shading style, centered image, ultra detailed, okay, bold traces, contrast vector, okay, there we go. So I'll copy this stuff, and I will go to the AI image generation section, and I'll just paste that here. I want to see what will come of it. So I'll hit generate, let's see what will come of it. So let's take a look while this is loading. I know it's going to go fast, but let's see what was created with the first stance of the prompt here. So this is interesting. It looks like video game art to me. I personally would not use this for print on demand. Maybe an image on a poster, maybe once again, but not ideal. To me, this doesn't really have any resonance. And once again, it's not because of the Lightning model, but it's because of the prompt, right? So this is more what I was looking for, stuff like this. And with something like this, I would add elements here. So I like to use these elements, and I'm going to make a whole different video on this. But I'll use this element, and let's go for one more. Actually, let's remove this one. Let's go with this. Let's go with this. I wish I had 3, but it is what it is. Let's decrease this. Here, this weight on tune and anime. Let's definitely decrease this one. This one will be 10%. And we'll actually make this 30%. And then we'll decrease this one to 10%. Okay. So actually we'll make this a 0%. Okay. So let's hit generate and let's see the outcome. But see, something like this, I could use this for a poster. You know, I could sell this on a poster. Maybe I could sell this one. I mean, it's not my style technically, but I know someone out there from my, you know, website community email list would buy this for sure. This one is pretty decent too. Not perfect, but you know, I could definitely sell it. This is what I like. Look at this. To me, this looks like a comic book style. It looks pretty cool. If I do some work to this, you know, some like editing style, I can turn this into a t-shirt design. Pretty much turn any of these into a t-shirt design. And I have done stuff of similar regard, but overall it's really, really good. And I can't really, you know, knock this in any way. This stuff looks great. You know, I would definitely test the elements, guys, and mix the elements usage just for the fun of it. Let's go ahead and increase the weight of the cute emotes one to 30, which 0.30, not 30, but 0.30, which would really be pretty drastic, to be 100% honest with you. And I think it will make a big difference. But once again, I like the detail on this kind of stuff. I can go over here and hit upscale. And just for the fun of it, since you guys are here with me, if you watch this far, I'm going to give you guys this into a video. So you guys know how you could turn stuff into a video, create motion. So let's go ahead and create motion on this. And let's go ahead and take motion strength and make it like a 4, right? So let's see what comes of it. And let's go ahead and hit generate, and let's see what comes of it. So notice here, once again, we changed the power of the cute emotes on here, and it did decrease it a little bit. I see some, what's the word when it's like disheveled, not disheveled, you guys know what I mean, disfigurement. Okay, so that's not how a hand should look like. I could probably fix stuff like this with an upscaler maybe. So let's go ahead and alchemy upscale to a high. Let's test that and see what comes of that as well. But I'm interested to see how something like this, which is made by Leonardo XL, turns into a video. Let's see it. Let's see it. So it's kind of doing its thing. But hey, let's click on this. Let's compare this original to the upscaled version. Yeah, it definitely has a little bit of a difference for sure. Interesting. So let's see this right here. This was the video. Yeah, the video is not ideal. I mean, if anything, we can go ahead and test it again. So I could use literally the exact same thing. And where's the button here? Motion video, and set this to like a 1, right? So this is stuff that I like to test, and I'll hit generate. So we'll have a lower amount of motion. This motion is a little bit too high. Once again, I'll make separate videos on motion, how to get the best results from Leonardo motion. This is not ideal. I wouldn't, be proud of an image like this whatsoever. But, obviously it's pretty awesome. Like, Leonardo Lightning XL definitely has my seal of approval. I want to know what you guys think, but overall, it's not really something I can complain about. It looks great, and I'm not a big complainer, but hey, it looks great. Let's go ahead and switch this up a little. So instead of Emperor Zeus, let's type in Greek god superhero. Just typing up random stuff. Quantum leader, let's get rid of that. Ooh, let's test out the motion here. So clearly we got a little bit of motion. Not bad looking, to be honest. Much better than the previous one. Yeah, you guys get to see it. So anyways, Greek god superhero, drawing style, sketch style, white background. Let's control F, fire, or let's get rid of this. Let's type in fire. If we have here any setting for that. No, we don't. So inclines. Do we have any keyword for the word flames? Let's see. Yep, flames. Let's go with, and I bet we have the word orange too. No. Okay, so in that case, we'll type in green flames. I'll type in here wildfire. Shout out to Game of Thrones. Which, by the way, I can't wait for the new, series. I don't watch TV at all, but if there's Game of Thrones, I'll watch that. RPG style, let's get rid of this. Cell shading style, centered image, full body. Let's get rid of Greek god once again, or whatever that was written. Actually, let's change this into Greek god. Let's type in Spartan soldier, okay? And we have warrior, green flames. Let's type in here amazing poster art. Let me delete the part where it says white background. And let me type in fire, style, presence. I'm just typing in random stuff at this point. Power of the tiger. Let's see. I have no idea what's going to come of this. Let's create 8 generations because I don't want to keep you guys here for too long. I want to respect your time for sure. And so we're going to decrease the cute emotes one. And we're going to have 8 total generations. So I'm curious as to what will come out of this. Let's go ahead and hit generate. Okay. The reason why I went for 8 and I went for the big number is because I want you guys to enjoy this video. Hit a like on the video, which I never asked for ever. I think the last time I asked for a hit a like was like 2 years ago on a video. But anyways, if you enjoy this video, let me know. You want to see more videos like this? Let me know. If you want to see me turn stuff like this into posters and t-shirts, I'm going to be doing some of that work on my other channel. Because I know it's not for everybody. Not everybody likes that kind of stuff. But hey, let's check it out. All right, so we got this image. Pretty interesting. We got this image. Also kind of interesting. We got this image. This one. This one. This one. This is probably the best one I've seen so far. This one. This is actually really good as well. This one is really good. This one is really good, but I think this one's better. Let's This one is interesting as well. Okay, and that's it. So that was the 8. That was the 8 images. Which one do you like the most, by the way? Do you like the green fire guy, or do you like this guy? To me, those are my favorite 2. Maybe you like other ones. So number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5, number 6, number 7, number 8. I think I'm going to go for number 6, to me. Which one do you guys like the most out of the 8? That's the one I'm going for. But thank you guys for watching. Hopefully, guys, you enjoyed this review of Leonardo XL, Leonardo Lightning XL. Sorry. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed. I hope this was fun. I definitely had a cool experience. I'm going to be using this a lot. As you can see, I got some tokens to spend. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. I'll talk to you guys soon. Have a great one. Peace out. Bye.